You were the boy she didn't want, the one who was discarded, left behind, like a fleeting thought, cast aside without a second glance. That rejection, it burned, didn't it? It cut deep. But you know what? That pain, it's your fuel now. Every moment, every sting, every thought of her walking away. Let that burn inside you, because it's the only thing that will set you free. You were nothing but a boy to her. But boys grow up, and this is your time to transform, to become the man you were always meant to be. The man who doesn't chase, who doesn't plead, who doesn't break. Become the man who builds himself from the ashes of that rejection. Forge your body, sharpen your mind, and steel your heart. She didn't want you then, but that was just the beginning of your story, not the end. Now become the man she can never touch, never hold, never have. The man who stands tall, unshakable, a fortress of strength and resolve. Let her see the man you've become and realize she missed out on something extraordinary. Let her regret, but never let her back in. This is your revenge, not with anger, not with bitterness, but with success, power, and self-mastery. You were the boy she didn't want. Now become the man she can only dream of having, but will never deserve. Remember the nights you spent wondering why you weren't enough. Remember the doubt, the pain, the hollow ache that made you question your worth. Let those memories sink in. Let them remind you of where you started. But don't dwell there. Use it. That emptiness? It's the void you'll fill with discipline, with power, with unbreakable will. Every time you're tempted to falter, think of her. Think of how she didn't see the potential within you, how she walked away without a second glance. That's your edge now. You're not just proving something to her. You're proving it to yourself. You're proving that the boy she didn't want is gone, buried beneath layers of sweat, grit, and relentless drive. She's out there, living her life, thinking she's moved on. But one day, she'll hear about you. She'll see the man you've become, and she'll realize that the boy she overlooked has transformed into something far beyond her reach. And when that day comes, you won't need her validation. You'll be so far ahead that her opinion will be nothing more than a whisper in the wind. This isn't about getting even. This is about rising so far above who you were that she becomes a distant memory, a catalyst in your journey, but never the destination. Your goal is not to make her regret her choice. Your goal is to build a life so fulfilling, so powerful, that no one can ever take anything from you again. You were the boy she didn't want. But now, you're becoming the man no one can have, because you belong to yourself. You're unstoppable, and nothing, no rejection, no past, no fleeting emotion will ever hold you back again. Becoming a man through discipline is about transforming yourself into someone who doesn't merely chase after fleeting desires, but builds a life defined by purpose, strength, and unwavering resolve. Discipline is the cornerstone of this transformation. It's the force that shapes your actions, your mindset, and ultimately your destiny. It starts with setting clear goals. You need to define, with absolute clarity, what kind of man you want to become. What do you want to achieve physically, mentally, and emotionally? Once you've envisioned this, break your goals down into smaller, actionable steps. Discipline is about knowing exactly what you're working toward and refusing to let anything distract you from that path. Mastering your routine is essential. Discipline thrives on consistency, on the unbroken repetition of habits that align with your goals. Whether it's waking up early, working out, honing a skill, or dedicating time to personal growth, these actions must become non-negotiable parts of your daily life. Over time, These routines will become second nature, building your resilience and sharpening your focus. But here's the truth. Discipline isn't about feeling motivated all the time. It's about doing the work, especially when you don't feel like it. There will be days when you're tired, tempted to take the easy way out, or overwhelmed by doubt. This is where discipline shows its true power. It means pushing through those moments, understanding that each time you do, you're forging yourself into something stronger, something unbreakable. A disciplined man doesn't let impulses control him. You have to practice self-control in everything, from what you eat to how you spend your time, to how you react to challenges. This means learning to say no to instant gratification, and yes to the long-term rewards that come from consistent effort and restraint. Every time you resist a temptation or choose the harder path, you're building the foundation of the man you're becoming. Accountability is another pillar of discipline. No one is going to do this for you. You have to hold yourself accountable, day in and day out. Track your progress. Be brutally honest about where you're falling short, and make adjustments as needed. When you fail, and you will, it's crucial to not make excuses. Own your failures, learn from them, and get back on track. Discipline is about persistence, about getting up every time you're knocked down. Mental toughness is as crucial as physical strength. Discipline isn't just about the body, it's about the mind. You must strengthen your mental resilience through challenges. Regularly push yourself beyond your comfort zone. Whether it's through intense physical exercise, tackling difficult tasks, or enduring discomfort, each challenge you overcome builds your mental fortitude, making you more resilient, more focused, and ultimately, more disciplined. Discipline is also a profound form of self-respect. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you're building your self-worth. The more you adhere to your goals and standards, the more you see yourself as capable and worthy. This internal respect will radiate outward, influencing how others perceive you and how you interact with the world. Your environment plays a significant role in maintaining discipline. Surround yourself with people who share your values and who will push you to be better. Remove distractions and temptations that make it harder to stay disciplined. Create an environment that fosters growth, focus, and determination, and you'll find it easier to stay on track. Be relentless in your pursuit of excellence. Discipline is not a one-time effort. It's a lifelong commitment. You must keep pushing yourself, even after you've achieved a goal. The moment you stop growing, you start declining. A disciplined man is never satisfied with mediocrity. He's always striving for more, for better, for greatness. Finally, take time to reflect and adapt. Regularly assess your progress. Are you becoming the man you set out to be? If not, adjust your approach. Discipline is not about rigidity, it's about resilience. Use every setback as a stepping stone, every mistake as a lesson, and continue to move forward. By applying discipline in these ways, you will not only become the man you've always wanted to be, but you will also become a man who commands respect, achieves greatness, and lives life on his own terms.